If you watch my first movie and my third movie, you might want to be a gold digger. My first movie is called How I Found 3 Rhyolite Volcanoes. And my third movie is named St. Anne de Proprie. She is Jesus Christ's grandmother. Volcano. This is where I started out searching for gold. I used rope to try to get every inch of where that volcano is. But then I thought there's other places that I knew about that I want to try. Sorry, I can't answer your emails. I have to have time to rest and get my movies up on YouTube every day. Best place to get there is go to Century New Technology Company Incorporated on YouTube. Then go to videos, click on videos, then hunt them down. Public Land Law 082, PBL 82. Any person discovering a mine of gold and silver on private land or theirs. Any citizens of the United States discovering a mine or deposit of any mineral in or upon state land may keep it. This is updated January 1, 1921. Signed April 16th, 1945. 22 is 22nd Century New Technologies. This is what rhyolite looks like. Rhyolite is from a volcano, made of a volcano. Banded rhyolite. Don't be lazy. Hit that subscribe button. God wasn't lazy when after he made heaven and earth, he made the universe. And he made man so good that a chiropractor can work on his back and it will lower his blood pressure. If you're one of these people that takes medicine, it lowers your immune system. You can tell that because the medicine, you take this medicine, you can catch something bad. A chiropractor can work on that to get that fixed too. I was thinking this morning, I wonder how many doctors just follow the science. You just give medicine what it's been approved for. So after you subscribe to my channel will be uplifted on the YouTube page for you. Then all you have to do is click on videos. Then you look down and you look for how I found the 3 rhyolite volcanoes in the Adirondack Mountains. Then you click on the 3rd rhyolite movies the third rhyolite volcano I found. Then I'll let you decide if there's any gold in the Adirondack Mountains. More red pine that was planted by the CC camp people because there was too many places where there wasn't growing trees because of the volcanoes. Here we are looking down here. The first movie we had, we seen a wolf because it was, back was about waist high. So we went in there and made a movie, and it was right on a bear runway. And I seen bear scat go across here, so I'm putting up a video, see how many bears I can catch. And we'll come back every 2 weeks to check it. I was too tired to put it up by Peavine Swamp. Have to go back there tomorrow again. Never seen any cow poop in there under that mountain. Right on top of the leaves. So when you're in the woods and see that bear dung that looks like cows, you just have to think that it caught a fawn and ate it, because I found one that had a deer hoof in it, a baby fawn, and looked just like that. So too much stomach acid in there, and it didn't dissolve right. Right on top of it. We're getting close. How did he get here? Walking this ridge. This looks like the place where the bear made his scent there. Looks like he walked up this here. I'm going to put the camera right here. So you get him coming up here and down the valley. So this is the best place I can think of. Communication center. I don't think that little bite would have killed it, but that's about the same size tree. Unless there was too much shade and it couldn't make it. I'm not going to say that's that, but there's something there. Well, there's a nice ridge. You can walk up on this one. Walk up on that one, same place. That's why I wanted this area. Communication center. Well, I've seen my tape. Then I started looking around. This is, it marked my tree. Why the bear took a big bite out of this. Communication center. That's what I call it. That's that quartz rock. And here's where we had the sound. Must be an aluminum can. Well, there's an old bottle cap. I'm not going to bore you by putting that sand in a bucket, but for people that don't know, a gold cube, it can just pen only 10 times faster. Same thing as penning. You don't have to do it in hell. You can do it on a rainy day. I'm advertising the Civilian Conservation Corps at Wanakino, New York. It was because of them I found the first volcano in New York. Wanakena is the middle of nowhere. So they had them people there for a reason, to plant trees. Well, I brought you here to show you the Civilian Conservation Corps, CC camps. The original site, Camp S84, Company 229, Wanakena, New York. I went to the forestry school in Wanakena. So I wonder how many volcanoes that these people, only these people, put trees up because nothing could grow there, and how many in the whole United States, different kind of camps, did the same thing for volcanoes because they couldn't grow trees on a volcano land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 to 9. And his personnel. 1, 2, 3, 72. This plaque was placed here by the members of that camp. This 28th day of July, 1968. Just about 8 years after I came to camp here. I remember cleaning off some of this area. I remember that drinking fountain. So in the all United States, how many volcanoes were there that wouldn't let trees grow on it, and they had to hire them to plant them there? Plant trees. So if that's true, the earth was made by volcanoes. I have to put in an advertisement now for the Adirondack Mountains. My name is Gareth Tooley. I'm the CEO of 22nd Century New Technologies Company, Incorporated. I got this name a long time ago because I looked at small, very small stocks. One of these stocks made scrubbers for CO2 scrubbers for electric coal burning smokestacks. These scrubbers took out CO2. This is what Biden is worried about. Everybody knows that they made fire extinguishers from CO2 because the CO2 would go down to the ground and stay there and smother the fires. And a long time ago, there was a guy that had tuberculosis. He went up to the Adirondack Mountains. In 3 weeks, he was cured. In that 3 weeks, when he went there, he thought he was going to die. So he made a tuberculosis hospital where they fixed tuberculosis. That's how clean the air is up in the Adirondack Mountains. And when it gets 20 to 30 degrees outside, the cold weather takes all this CO2 right down to the ground. Captain Joe says, when you look up the air and see the jets going by, and you see fumes behind it, that's just like your breath when you're outside cleaning your windshield wipers. So you can think of Al Gore when he's flying around in his jet. He's helping the planet because all that jet fumes, CO2, is going down to the ground and into the ocean. And he's saving the seaweeds to be grown. So he's saving the planet.
Take your best, Mr. Chairman. Panelists, let me just go right down the line real fast. What % of our atmosphere is CO2? Take your best guess. You don't have to be accurate. All down the line.
Repeat that question.
What % of our atmosphere is CO2, carbon dioxide? Wild guess, it's okay.
About 5%.
5?
I'll just follow you then.
We'll go 7.
I'll see their 5 and suggest that we know that transportation causes 49% of CO2, so that's why we're all working on energy transition.
All right. So what number do you think it is?
5.
5? How about you? I didn't hear you, Mr. Dreyer.
7.
7. Do you have one, Mr. Boyd?
So we got a 5, 7,
Price is right.
8. I'm gonna take the high end.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, and I don't mean to I put you on ice. I ask a lot of people that because all we hear is climate change, CO2, CO2. I heard a couple of you on the panel saying you're looking to change your vehicles to electric, even though we don't have the electric grid. And me as a farmer, I wouldn't be real happy about running out and replacing $300,000, $500,000, $1 million pieces of equipment because someone wants it to be electric. The answer is 0.04%. Not 1%, not a half of a percent. It's 0.04%. It's gone up from 0.03 over the last couple decades. This is what we're being all contorted into doing, is this tiny change in CO2. If we get below 0.02, plant life starts dying off. So let me ask Mr. Boyd, what are a lot of your vehicles Tier 4 already, or the vehicles that you know about in the industry?
Yes.
All right, so that's the cleanest burning diesel equipment you can get, right?
Yes.
All right. How about Mr. Dreyer? What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. So why would anybody be anxious to go out and change out all those vehicles that you've been upgrading? In my home state of California, CARB has eliminated lots of equipment. Trucks, we're down at least 70,000 truckers, and all because they don't make a mandate for a 2011 or newer vehicle. And so it's going to be harder to get things from the ports, all that. So